So I will call, and today we are going to read the inscription. Yesterday, actually, we tried to read one inscription. So already we have seen that inscription. Today, again, I'm going to begin with the same inscription so that we can go ahead. So we can see it is the first inscription that we started yesterday. So yesterday I could not show you exactly what I wanted to tell you about the reading style of Brahmi. So when we have Dakara, there is a stroke on the left side. That is the Ekara. So you can see very clearly it is De, the with A. Why I am reading again this inscription? Because that will help you to read the next inscription. Okay. So Wa, and on the top there is the Akara. De, Wa. And then Na, vertical, one horizontal line. Okay. So the word will be Devana. One interesting thing you can see in the inscription, there is no stop. There is no danda. There is no any pause. It's a running matter. And we cannot find the gap between words. दोनों शब्दों के बीच में भेद दिखाई नहीं दे रहा है. So Devana, and then Payena, Pa, and with A, Pa, and Yakara. And as I told you, we have different types of Yakara. So one Yakara is here, vertical, and two half semicircle. So Pa, Devana, Payena, Pa with Yakara and Ekara, Payena. Then P, Pakara with Ikara, P, Ya. You see, both Ya are same. In this inscription, you can see the Ya are the same. Okay. But some inscription you can find the different kind of Ya. And here also I can show you two types of Ja that yesterday we did not discuss. So this is the time to discuss. So Piya, Ta, and Sakara and Ikara. So Piya, Dasi, Na. Then look at the next word, Lakara, and there is the Akara here, La, and then Ja with E, Lajina. Okay, and Vakara with Dirgha E, V, and Sakara. Okay, Visa and Takara with Ikara, Ti, and then Va, and Sakara, then Akara. And you see it is Ha. Then what is this? Okay, Vasavi, Si, Te, Takara, Ekara, and Na. Okay, so this is the first line. While we are reading the inscription, we have to very carefully note down the line wise. It will be easy for you to rectify the mistakes. So line number 1. Then come to the line number 2. That is the Atana, A and Ta and Na. Very clear. Agacha. Akar is there. A and A, the difference. Okay. A. Then a Ga Agacha. Agacha. Then mahiyate. Ma, hakara and dirgha e. Okay. So mahi and yakara and ikara. Mahi and te. Then hakara and ikara. He. Dakara. He the. And bakara and ukara. He the bu. Then dha and a. Look at here a. Buddhe. And see here jate. Look at here. Here ja and this ja is little different. Okay. Buddha jate. Then what is this? Sa and then sakya. Kakara and ikara. Sakya and makara ukara. Mu. Okay. Then na with dirgha e. And takara ikara. So Sakya Muni, actually Sakya Muni. Okay. And here Sakya actually Dante sa. The dental sa. Actually we have palatal sha. In Pali and Prakrit, there is only one sa, that is the dental sa. So very clearly you can see that here is the dental sa. Sakya Muniti. Matlab Sakya Muni plus iti. Here is a Dirgha Sandhi. Okay. They come to the third line. What is this? Ti, Sakara and Ikara. Sila. Sakara and Ikara. Si and Lakara and Akara. Sila. Then Vakara, Ikara. Sila, Vi. Then Ga. Okay. Then Da. Then Vi. No dwa, cha. Vi, cha. Okay. Again, ka, la, lakara and akara, kala, pakara and ikara, kala, pita, kala, pita. Then we have sakara and then ikara, si, then la with a, sila. Okay, here also same problem because Prakrit language sila. Tantasa. So sila, then tha, it is very clear. Tha and there is a dot. So sila, tha and bhe, bhakara and ekara. Sila, tha, bhe, cha. Then come to the next word. That is the u, vertical line, horizontal line. This is u. U, then sakara, usa, then pa with a, pa. Pa with E on the top. Usa, Pa, Pi, Takara and Ekara. Okay. Usa, Pa, Pite. Then He, the, Dakara. And here is Bha. Okay. You see, in the fourth line, third letter is the Bha and here is the Da. Bha, here also Bha, Sila, we got Da. Where is the Da? Here. Look at here. Okay. So it is the Da. So now he, the Bhaga, Vam, Vakara and Anuswara. And Ja, here is a circle, little circle, Jateti. Okay. Matlab he, the Bhagavam, Jateti. Okay. If you look at here, actually Hida, there should be one space. Then Bhagavam, there should be one space. But there is no space in the inscription. So to understand the inscription, the language, we have to have very careful. Okay. So Hida, Bhagavam, Ja, Te, Ti. Okay. Then Lumbini, Lakara, Ukara, and Anuswara, Lum and Makara, you can see very clearly E, Lum, Lumini, it's not Lumini, but Lumini, Lumini, Lakara, and then Ukara, and then dot, Makara, Ekara, Lumini, then Game, Gakara, Akara, Makara, and Ekara. Okay, so Lumini, Game, then ukara, u, and then va, ba, uva, li, lakara, ikara, uva, li, kakara, and then ekara. Okay. Okay, uva, li, ke, ka, and ta, and a. So uva, li, ke, ka, te, and then a, tha, ta, tha. You see, you can see the tha and the tha, the difference. Okay, atha, ha, and akara, bha, and gakara, ikara, bhagi, and yakara, and ekara, bhagiye. Okay, so this way complete. Okay, so now we have to go through this inscription first. Okay, and it is not easy to recognize all the words, but we will try to read. Okay, look at here, the 3 dots. So the 3 dots is E. Okay, and then it is very clearly Iya. Okay, it is Anuswar or not? Iyam. Okay, and Anuswar is there, and there are also scratches. So the Anuswar looks bigger to the normal size. You can see here the normal size Anuswar is here. And if you look at the dots of E, if you take 1 dot, it is called Anuswar. The size of the Anuswar is the 1 dot of E. Okay, so Iyam. Then you come to Dhakara, that is the Roman D with Anuswara. Dhamma. Okay, Iyam, Dhamma. And look at here, Lipi, Lakara, and then Ikara. Okay, it is Ikara. So Iyam, Dhamma, Lipi, Lakara, and Ikara. Lipi, Pakara, and what E here? It is long E. You can see there are 2 strokes are there. Okay, it is long E. 1 stroke you can see in the Li, and double stroke with the P. So Lipi. Okay, so Iyam, Dhamma, Lipi. So this is the Dhamma Lipi. This is the Dharmagya. Okay, the edict. Then look at here, Dakara and Ekara. Here you can see the Ekara is very small. Okay, compared to the inscription found in Lumbini. Lumbini में Ekara थोड़ा clear है. ये जो Girnar inscription, it is Girnar number 1. Okay, in the Girnar inscription, you can see the Ekara is very short. Okay, so they and a wa and a and na, then Anuswar. Devanam. Okay, and then Pakara, and also Refa, zigzag is little there. So Pri, Ye, Na. Actually, it should be Piena. Some scholars they have transcribed Piena. Some scholars transcribed Priena. Okay, both possible. Priena in Sanskrit style, Piena in Prakrit. So both is possible. So we can say Priena. So this is the first line. Okay. Then the second line. Then again you can see Pakar is very clear. Then there is a curve on the top. So it is Pri, Priya, Dasi. Look at here Ikara. So in the both way you can say that there is maybe Priyena or Piyena, or Priyadarsi or Piyadasi. Both is possible. Okay. Yes. So Priya, Da, Si, Na or Na? Priyadasi Na. Okay. Because the construction is in the passive construction. So in the passive construction, there should be Na grammatically. Okay. So Priyadasina. Then Rakara and then Akara. So it is Raya or what? Raya. Rakara. Look at here. Priyadasina. Okay. Rakara and Akara and Raya. Okay. So Rayo, I cannot see the Okara because on the top hook, that is the hook of the letter, not the part of the Okara. ये ओकार का भाग नहीं है, इसलिए हम उसको आकार लेंगे. We can as the akara. Okay. So Priya, look at here very carefully, all my dear students. Priya, Dakara, Priya, the sa with e, Priya dasi, na, nakara and akara. Priya dasi na. Then rakara and akara, ra. Okay, ra is zigzag, and on the top to the right there is a stroke. So ra, and then yakara, chacha jaja iya, the nasal letter iya, and then akara. Okay, this is a law, and with a lay, and you can see very clearly kha. Here is a small dot, but this is kha with a lekha. Even the a is clear to you or not? Not clear to you? Okay, I can show you the small one. Okay, because all the strokes, all the matras in this inscription actually not clearly visible. Okay, it is a lekha pita. Okay, look at here. Lakara and ekara le, and then kha and pakara and e. Lekha, akara, lekha pita. Lekha pita. Lekha pita, lekha pita, lekha pita is better reading. Okay, lekha pita. हाँ, लॉ में एकार, ये एकार है. ख में आकार है. नहीं नहीं, it is a line. You can see the same line coming to the down. Okay. So le, and you can say le kha pita. What is this? Who can tell me? These three dots. E. So see, there are 4 dots. So how you can recognize which 3 dots are there? This one, yes. These 2 and these 2 perpendicular dots. Okay. Even though look, you can see this dot, it's not the part of the E. So E, these 3 dots, E, dha, na, and then E, dha, na, E, dha, na. 9, 30, E, dha, na, then ka and ikar. Look at here in the ikara, ki, and then there is a dot. So kim. Okay. So if you have transcribed before the class, you can correct if there is some mistake in your transcription. Okay. So I tell all my students, if you have transcribed, please correct your transcription. So it is a kakara, ikara and anuswara. Kim. Then ti. Kim ti. Okay. Kim and ti. This is ja. Okay, this is ja. So you can see when we have learned the alphabet, there are varieties of ja. Actually, there are 6 types of ja. In Ashokan inscriptions, there are 6 types of ja. So it is one of the ja. So look at here, jakara and then dirgha e, ji, and then a wa, and then anuswar. So it is kinchi jivam. So kinti jivam, then akara and akara, मतलब हो गया a, ara, you see ra, and then ara, then bhakara, and here it is ikara. So ara v. In my first presentation, I had taken the example of this. So you can observe very clearly, it is written here ara, bhipta, pa and ta. It should be ara, bhitpa, tapa, pata. You can see here pakara, and even though it looks like ga, okay, also looks like ta, because the vertical line of ta is not there. So it is ara, bhi, ta, pa, ta, akar. Okay. Then the next word, it is a pra, pa, and on the top you can see there is a zigzag line. That zigzag line is pra, because the rakar is on the top. That time it was not decided where to have the rakara. If it is a ra after consonant or ra before consonant. ra व्यंजन के बाद में आए या रकार बाद व्यंजन आए, उस प्रकार का कोई निश्चित नहीं था. इसलिए आप देख सकते हैं यहां तो होना चाहिए ना, प्र नीचे होना चाहिए एक्चुअली, क्योंकि जो वर्ड है वो प्रज्वलितव्य है. तो यहां ऐसा है. So look at here, pakara, and on the top there is a zigzag. So that zigzag is pra, P-R-A, pra. And jakara, and here double stroke. The two vertical lines is long u. Okay, so pra and jakara with long u, praju. Look at here, it is ha with ikara, prajuhi, and then ta, and then ya, and look at here, the round, that is the wa. Actually the word is prajuhitavya, but you can see in the inscription it is very clearly written prajuhitayava, ya and wa. Okay, prajuhyam. Okay, the next line. So it is a peculiar style of the scribe. During the time of Ashokan period, they were writing in a way which looks actually reverse order. Okay, but they read maybe correctly. So it is a peculiar style of, it is not the mistake of scribe. We can say it is a peculiar style of the scribe. Okay, then we can go to the fourth line. Na, and then it's very clear. You can read very clearly. Nacha. Okay, then sakara, and then akara. Sa and makara. Look at here. Even though I told you one ma, one semicircle, and below there is a circle, that I told you about the ma. But here you can see the ma graphic has changed. So there are 5-6 types of ma. And I have already given you a file. You can see all the difference. Have you received files? No? Yes. So ma, makara, akara, samaja. Look at here. Ja, and there is a stroke. That is a samaja. Okay. Then nacha, samaja. Then ka, ta, and kata, samaja, katabyo. Here also the problem. Katabyo means kartabya. So the vakara should be on the top and yakara should be on the below. So samaja, katabyo, kata, ya, and okara very clearly you can see on the top, okara, and yakara, and then vakara. And actually the va is hanging. You can see the small va is hanging to the yakara. And the difference is that actually in the Devanagari, what we are doing, in Devanagari actually the first conjunct should be half in the graphically and also pronounced. And the second is with the vowel. But in the Brahmi it is different. If you look at the size wise, even though when we read, actually yakar is the full, It may be one of the reason that the why the year is on the top, because it is full. Why the wa is on the below? Because it is half. It may be one of the reason. Just I came to my mind, I don't know. Just I thought it may be because the order has changed. To show the order, because that time there was no point of having the, so it may be. So kartabyo, then ba, pa, pa, ba, and hakara, and then ukara, bahukam. Okay. So one thing I would like to tell here, all my dear students, look at the line number 3rd, second letter. Then we can little bit discuss now the paleographical aspects. So here you can see in the second line, the 3rd line, second letter, that is the ja. I'm talking about the basic letter. Here also the 4th line and 5th letter also ja. The same inscription, you can find 2 types of ja. So one has to very clearly observe. Okay. See, so why it is like that? It shows that, so all different scribes, they have used their own style, and it is copied from person to person. Okay. And the person who copied this, whatever he has seen, he has copied as it is. He has, even though he knows that, okay, I can change, but it is not there. Clearly you can see that this ja and ja, they are different. Okay. We can. Okay, there are many cases. So bahukam, vahukam. Then what is pa or p? Bahukam p, pakara, and you can see. Look at here. It is dakara and okara. No, do. Okay. Look at, you see, I can give a very better idea here how. See the paleographical changes here. Look at here in kartabyo, the okara and in do in okara, both are different, reverse order. Can you observe? Yes. So you can see that how there changes. Not only the graphics, the main letter, also the matras, also the vowel signs also change. आपको दिखेगा कि ये ओकार जो है ये भी अलग है और ये भी जो ओकार है ये अलग है, दोनों अलग अलग तरीके से हैं. ठीक है. Just wait. Today I have to a different way. First I have to read 1 hour class because there is some objection in online classes. Okay. So just wait. So look at here. Now dosam. Bahukam P, dakara and okara. Do and the sakara you can see very clearly. And then there is the anuswara. Okay. So bahukam P, do, sam. Look at here. Sakara, sa, ma and akara. Sama, ja. And if you look at the size of the ja, there are 3 ja here. Size wise also different. So samajamhi. Here is very clearly you can see makara. There is a ikara. Here ikara is very clear because both lines, one horizontal, one vertical, they have changed now. So sa, ma, then jakara, makara, and ikara, and the under below that is the hakara. So the complete word will be sa, ma, jamhi. Okay. Then pa, then sa, then ti. Okay. You see samajamhi in the society. Samajamhi, dosam pasati. Dosam, because it is a kriya pada, it is the verbal form. So dosam pasati. Kaha pasati? कौन देखता है? देवानाम पियदसी. Okay. So samajamhi dosam pasati, ya pasati, pa, takara, takara, ikara. Then come to the next word, that is devanam. Takara, ekara, vakara, and akara, nakara, anuswara. So very clearly you can see devanam. Then priyo, piya, piyo or priyo. Then who can read now? I have a question. Priyo, priya. You see, look at here. Pakara on the top, there is the zigzag. Then it is ra, and then e. Piya, the si. Okay. Look at here. Raja. Okay. So before we can have seen Raya. We have seen here, no? Not here. Here the no, here. Look at second line. Second line, look at here. The second line, this word is Raya. Here it is Raja. So language wise, not only script wise. In inscription also, the language wise also, we can see the changes. It's very clearly seen here. Okay. So Raja. Okay. Raja. Then it's very clear. Then takara, then ikara. Okay. Then what is this? This is ga or ta. It is ta because the word is asti. Okay. Raja asti. Then pi. Then tu. P2. Then a. Look at here a. The triangle. A. Then ka. Then cha. Eka cha. Fir sakara, and then makara. You see the akara. Samaja ya samaja. Samaja. Okay. So sakara, and you can see the makara with akara. Samaja. Sa sakara. Here very clearly vertical coming down, then extra stroke is there. Sa. And dhakara here is ukara. Actually, even though ukara is vertical and also horizontal, it depends on the letter, the attached letter. So here dhakara, so then it is u, sadhu. Okay. Then ma and ta, sadhu mat. Okay. After that, dakara, there is some scratches, but still you can see that dakara and ekara very, very clear, they. And then vakara and akara, deva, and then nakara and anuswara. Deva nam. Okay. Because this word is coming repeatedly. So easily you can read. Devana, Devana 3 times. This is the 3rd time. So Devana. Then pakara, and it is zigzag rakara, priya. Priya sa. Priya sa. Okay. Then priya dasi. Here. No. Look at here okara. Priya dasi no. Then ra. It is raya or rayo. Look at here very carefully. Rayo. Then pu. Pakara. And there is stroke. This vertical line. That vertical line is u. So pu. Then rakara. Pu. And here you can see there is a stroke here to the right on the top. That is the akara. Pura means past time. Pura. Okay. Then ma. Hakara and akara. Maha. Na. Se. Mahanase. What is this? Mahanase. How to do? Who can do it? Okay. So look at here. If you look at here, which word is the last letter? Ma. Then it will be pura, pura, maha, na, se, makara. Here is hakara. Maha, nasimhi. Makara. It is not, nothing is there. Here makara and hakara you can see here very clearly because there is a border line. Maha, nasimhi matlab in the kitchen. Okay. Because actually the photos taken and there is some folding. So there is some more scratches. Okay, next. De, dakara and ekar, line number 8. De, vakara, akara, deva, nam, then priya, priyasa, priya, dasi, no. Okay, rayo. Okay, priyadasi, no. Ra and yakara, you can see it very clearly. Rakara and then yakara and okara. Then akara. Oh, it's very clear. Oh. And nakara with a small stroke, vertical line. Anu. Okay. Then anu and then anudi. Not da. Okay. Anudi, because whenever there is the, definitely that stroke is very straight. Not any curve we can find. Okay. So they and then diva, sakara, then anuswar. Divasam. Then ba, only ba. Don't take that stroke here. Actually, it is the stroke coming from the upper side. So ba and hakara, it is ga or u. Look at here. There is a possibility of ga and also long u. Maybe sometimes ta. So as per the reading, you have to decide. As per the context, you have to decide. So it should be bahu. Because the next letter is ni. So bahuni. Okay. If you say something other word, it will not fit. So ba and hakara, and that is dirgha u, and then nakara and ikara, bahuni. Okay, then you see here pakara, the below is pakara, and on the top that is the rakara. There is a zigzag, and then there is a prana. Okay, then sa ta. Okay, satta. Then sa ha. Look at here. Sa and ta and sa and then ha. Even though in between these two sa ta ha, there are many scratches. Okay. So you can see sa ta sa ha sra. Sata sahasra. Look. Sata sahasra. ऐसा होता है ना? Sata sahasra. Sata sahasra. Then ni. Actually, grammatically, sata sahasrani. It should be na. But it is in the prakrit. So it is sata sahasrani. Only one sa is there. That is the dental sa. Okay. Then a, ra, bhakara and ikara. Aravi. Arabi su. Arabi su. Then su. One is short ukara and one is long ukara. Arabi su. Then it is break. The next word will be su pa ha ya. Okay. Supathaya. Then say a, look at here, sakara and then ekara, then a, ja, ya, ajaya. Okay. Da, yam. Matlab you can have to split. Look at here. Supathaya, te, a, ja, ya, then da. Yada. Actually, yada, ayam, then dha. Anuswar is here. Dhamma, lipi. Okay. Dhamma, lipi, then li. Not le. Li, likhi, likhita, ti. Okay. Then a and wa. Eva, pra. Here is ina. Prana, or if we follow the same na, maybe prana. It may be scratches, but I am not sure. I don't know. Here. You can see here, there are two na. We have already seen, no? One na, maybe. One minute. We have one prana here, no? Is it not? Just 1 minute. So here, look at here. Okay, here also one pra with ina. But prana, actually prani. The word is prani. Living beings, prani. Okay. So maybe prana, but the transcription I have seen some of the scholars, they have transcribed as a prana or maybe prana. Who has prana? Actually prani, prana. Okay. So look at here. It may be scratch or a. I am not sure. Then a, ra, bha, arabhare. Arabhare. Then su. Even though it looks like ta or ga, it is actually dirgha u. Su. You can see here very clearly. Takara and then these two strokes is actually dirgha u. So su, pa and thakara and then akara. Supathaya. Okay. And then what is this word? You can see very clearly. It is dakara, and under the below that is the vakara, and then on the top there is o. Dvo, not devo. Because it is a conjunct. It is a combination of two conjuncts. Dakara, vakara, and on the top there is okara. Dvo. Then no. Mora. Matlab mayur, pikak. Makara, both sides you can stroke, you can see the strokes. Okay, one that is the left, one to the right. Mora, mayur, mora. Okay, so dua mora, matlab two pikaks. Okay, eko, ekara, and kakara, and then okara. Eko, matlab, okay, eko. Okay, maggo. एको मुर्गा मतलब डियर. ठीक है, टू पिकक और एक मुर्गा. Okay, so एको maggo. Even though the okar is not clear, but grammatically if it is eko, then it will be maggo, murgo. Okay, then eko maggo. So okay, here is no avagraha. Topi. Topi. Maggo. Here the okar is very clear. They are also clear, but it's very clear. Maggo. And look at here, the maggo in the reverse order. The okar in the reverse order. Okay. So then na, then dhubbo. And one thing you can very clearly observe here, you see, after maggo there is a gap because there is only one negative na particle. Okay. Then after the particle there is dhakara and ukara. Look at the below the horizontal line. Dhu and vakara and okara. Dhubo. Okay. Then ete, etepi. Etepi T. Actually three. Okay, three होना चाहिए. T. Pana. Here it actually is Pana. It means that it may be a kind of a variant. Look at here. Here the na having no stroke. If the stroke is there, it may be vanished. One thing. Here you can see the stroke is there. But here the akar is very clear. With the na, with the capital Roman I, and then you can see here that is the a. So pra na. Then pa cha. Pachana a ra arab bhi sa re sare. Okay, so I can drink water, then you can read the meaning of the first inscription. Okay, after 1 hour we will discuss. Okay, so 4-5 pages already gone. I don't know how. Okay, so you can see now. Actually, devana payena piyadasina. It is one word or many words. Who can tell me? How many words are there? Devana payena piyadasina. So it is a title. So devana payena piyadasina and then lajina. She's talking about Devanam Priya Priyadarsi, Raja, the king. Okay, Priyadarsi. And Priyadarsi and Devanam Priya. So Devanam Priya Priyadarsi. Priyadarsi means good looking. And Devanam Priya, beloved of the God. Okay? So Devanam Priya Priyadasina, Lajina. So that is the Raja. And Devanam Piyadasi is the Visheshana. Okay. Devanam Piya Piyadasina Laja, Lajina, Visati Vasabhi Abhisikta, coronation, Rajyabhiseka. Okay. Visati Varsa. Matlab Visati Vasa matlab 20 years. Vimsati Varsa. Visati Varsa matlab Vimsati Varsa. Abhi matlab Vimsati Vasa Abhisitena. Vasa Abhisitena, there is a sandhi. Abhisma Abhisikta, coronation. Okay. Atana Agacha. Atana matlab Swayam. Swatah, Khud, himself. Agacha, Agatya, having come. वहां जा करके. Okay. Agacha. Then Mahi ite. Hida buddhe jate sakya muniti. It is a construction. Start from the last word. Sakya muniti. To understand this, Sakya Muni, the Buddha. And jate. Okay. And who was that? Na hida matlab here. Yahan. Okay. Hida buddhe jate. Sakya Muniti. So here the Buddha was born. The name Sakya Muni, the Buddha was born. Okay. Then Mahi ite in this earth. Okay. And then look at here. Sila bigada vicha. Sila actually stone. Okay. Sila. And bigada vicha actually erect. He has established one stone. Okay. And then Kalapita Sila Thambhecha. Actually, there are two different kind of discussion. Actually, he has surrounded one wall. And in between that wall, there will be one Sila Thamba. There will be one pillar. If you look at the Lumbini inscription, you can see that there is a boundary, and then in between the boundary there is a pillar. Okay. Usa papite matlab established. He has स्थापित किया. Okay. कौन किया? Na usa papite de he the Bhagavam Jate iti. Here again Bhagavam. Actually he has given Sakyamuni, number 1. Then he said Buddha. Then he said Bhagavam. So you can see there are many words to convey the meaning of Buddha. Okay. So here Bhagavam Jate iti. Where? Lumbini Game. So the village name Game, actually Grama Game. So Lumbini Game, in the village of Lumbini in the present day. Okay. And Ubali ke kate, matlab exempted. Atta bhagiye, 8th portion of the tax exempted. Ashok that announced there. This inscription actually giving an idea when Ashok visited there after the 20 years of coronation, and then he came to know there that Buddha was born there, so he exempted 18th part of the tax to all the people there. Looking at the inscription, there are many views. Recently, I had a chance to meet a eminent scholar, Lokesh Chandraji. He has his own interpretation, and that interpretation is very interesting. You can see online. He has his book, and you can see the translation. He has some totally, he never accept that the 8th part is the tax. But as per the European scholars and some of the Indian scholars, they have translated as the portion of the tax is exempted. But he has his own interpretation. It was very interesting. So you are young scholars, you can go to the Google and see. Okay. Okay. Now we can go to the next, maybe a little bit. I can tell you what is going is here. Actually, in this inscription, mainly the Ashok, Samrat Ashok is talking about the kitchen. In his kitchen, there was soup. Supathay matlab soup. And that time for the soup to kill many animals. Now he has given an order, don't kill many animals, and maybe 2 dve mora or 1 hiran. So he's such kind of that, and also he's talking about, he's looking at the dosa, the faults in Samaj. Actually, Samaj, not society, maybe different kinds of festivals. Pushchava. Okay. So that he's talking about in general about the Bahukam dosam pasati, and then that about the Mahanasa in the kitchen, how to have the soup. So that time also the people are using soup. Okay. So we can go to another inscription which is very interesting. Okay. Then maybe I will stop within 5 minutes of reading, then we can discuss and something I will show you. And also we can write the numbers also today. Okay. So that you can have a chance of learning the numbers. Okay. So yesterday we also tried to read this. But that time we cannot read the complete one. So, okay, I can give you, I have another idea just came to mind. I'm giving you 5 minutes, all online and offline students. So kindly listen carefully. Write one word as per you read the word. Any one word. Write down now. Only one word. From the whole inscription is in front of you, and the inscription is shared for all the students online. So one word, any one word from the whole inscription, take one word. Just transcribe that word. Or you can write that word in Brahmi and transcribe. Only one word. And those who are online there, if you are finding the word, they can send me in the chat box. Not only Devanam, don't talk about Devanam. That is easy for all of you. This is good, no? Hmm? What? Okay, 4, 5 words you can just, I think I can see. There are many words maybe. Uh, Prana, Tatta, Sahasani. Okay. Okay, there are 19. Okay. So only 2, 3 words you can tell me, I can go ahead. Which line? You have to tell me the line. Okay. Okay, I may ask online students, please wait for 2 minutes. Which word is this? 1 minute, 1 minute. This word. Okay, this is Raja. Raja, no. Okay, this word. Muni kahan se? Where is Muni? Manu, Manusa. Very good. What is this word? Biji and then Biji Tammi. Biji Tammi. Okay. So we can start now writing. I don't know how successful it will be. Maybe. Okay. But how can I delete? I don't know. नहीं एरेजर तो पता है लेकिन मैं कंप्लीट बहुत लिखूंगा ना अभी आई विल राइट मेनी थिंग्स सो इट विल टेक मोर टाइम नो टू इरेजर ओके हाँ न्यू कर देंगे ठीक है ओके सो एनी कॉन्जेंट इफ यू हैव डाउट आई विल टेल यू नाउ otherwise we can go for the numbers okay first we'll go to the number so number actually it may be one horizontal line or little curve this is one no I am giving you 2 examples okay 1 minute no I have to take a proper brush so that will help maybe color this so I am writing here 1 this is 1 1 this is also 1 okay and then number 2 you have to 2 times okay 2 times and then number 3 actually 3 times 3 lines number 3 okay and then number 4 so it is actually in Japanese they have the N okay this Japanese people use for their currency so which is number 4 in Brahmi okay so it's okay I can go ahead but you said I have to go new page no new page very good okay we'll do this so now we have seen 1 2 3 4 and then about the 5. Okay. You have to do like this. It's actually which is like ya. And the difference between ya, only the hook. Okay. This is ya. And this is number 5. And then number 6. So number 6 actually looks like the. Okay. So the number 6. So number 5. Okay. It's number 5 and number 6. And number 7, 8, 9. So number 7. Okay. And number 8, it is reverse da. And number 9. Okay. So 5. I am coming, just wait. Everything will come to you. 0 को मैं लेके थोड़ी जाने वाला हूँ. Okay, 0 is there. Okay, so 7, 8, 9. Then 0. Actually, 0 is like this. 0. Okay. Then we can proceed for 10, maybe 20. Okay. So 10, how to do the 10? First, you have to do 1, 0. And then like ta, like C in the Roman. This is 10. And then 20. So 21 big 0. And below you have a small 0. That is 20. Okay. You just down. Okay. And then come to the 30. Okay. So 30 you have to do 30. Okay. So first one the 0, then there is 10, then 20, then 30. So now 40, 50, 60. Okay. So 40 actually looks like 4. And then when I no 0. And then 50 and 60. With ga. Looks like ga. And then this 40, 50, 60. Then 70, 80, 90. So in the 70, you can have the ta with a ekara with 0. One thing is common, that is the 0. Okay, you can see the 0, that is common. And then 80, have a circle, and then you have a one vertical line, and then 0. And 90, take a circle, instead of vertical line, you can have one plus sign. Okay. And then 0. That is the 90. Okay. So after 90, we can go to 100. Yes, satam. Maybe, I don't know. So sa this and then 0. Okay. So you can write in this way. Satam. Okay. So now 1 hour exactly we completed. There will be some question answer. Okay. So as we have decided that 1 hour and then question answer actually. So now if there is some questions from the online students, they can send me now. So I can see and then sir, you can erase by only typing Control Z. Good. This counting seems to be latter times because there was 0 only. Yes. Okay. Actually, these numbers in Ashokan inscription, you are right. These inscriptions actually not, we don't find. These are the latter, 100%. You are correct. Sir, the scribe are different. I am not sure. When you look at the different form and the matter of inscription actually very short. So I think it is the style, not the scribe. What is the name of the institute which working on AMU? Okay. Actually, there is an institute in Varanasi, Siddham, they are working on OM. We are in the online mode, are not received any document as yet. Okay. Why are the numbers are different, similar like alphabet? I'm not sure why they're different. What to answer? How can I write 11? Okay, good question. So for the 11, oh, I cannot write. Okay, I'll just wait. I'll write 11. Yes, actually, if you look at the number, individual 7 and 70, definitely there is some graphical difference, and the difference actually we have to accept. That's all. How to write 1,000? I don't know. We don't have any evidence. I am coming to 11. Just wait. Just wait. I am looking at online question answer. All are waiting. I'll come to offline. Okay. I have a mobile number not added in the group. So what to do? Okay. The next, how can I write other numbers? This is a very good question. Actually, for that, there is a Indian number system. There is a book, so that you can use that book and see. Maybe I can give you the name and the title of the book and everything. Okay. Any good book for further study? Any good book for further study? You can, the epigraphy book of Richardson. You can have that book. And then also the Indian, this Prachina Lipimala, Gauri Shankar Oja. Okay, that also you can see. Sir, in the Brahmi, there is no symbol for 0. Dr. Dani is in his book, India given has the chart. Yes, that is true. Because only we can, in my first presentation already I told you, actually only 4 numbers were found in the Brahmi, otherwise other letters are, other numbers are not available. In Ashok period was no 0, sir. No, I don't think so, because we have many literature. So definitely there will be definitely use of 0. So what Sunya was there, so definitely what was 0, but unfortunately we don't have any kind of evidence, hard evidence to prove what kind of, what sort of it was there. Okay. Sir, I did not get the link. Okay. Sir, please provide the study material. Okay. Try to send you. Where is the not Telegram? Where is the WhatsApp link? Just wait, all my dear students. I'm sending you again the in the chat box. You can. So all the participants online, again, we have shared the links. So you can follow the link and join with the WhatsApp group so that easily you can have the study material. Okay. Okay, now offline. So you have to wait because I am talking with the offline students. We have more than 50 students here. So please, one by one. Okay. Actually, the numbers, thank you. The numbers actually we have received, there is no, what do you say, systematically, because some scholars, they say exact number in the beginning I showed you, only 3 numbers we can find in the Ashokan period. Later period, there are different views. Okay. So the thing I showed you, most of the scholars, they have used. Okay. Next, any question? You can increase the volume of your voice. In printed. Not paper. Actually, it was written on the stone and maybe some kind of other materials, maybe clay or maybe some other materials, maybe copper, I don't know. But the material was not durable. And mostly we can find all the inscriptions on the stone. Okay. Any other question? Yes. Okay, about the conjunct. Yes. Okay, the question about the conjuncts. See, please sit down. So, in the conjuncts, actually, if you look at the conjuncts, the way of writing of the conjuncts, vertical way and horizontal way. In Brahmi, it is only followed by the horizontal, never, only vertical. One letter, another. So, first letter, actually, if you clearly observe the conjuncts, you can see the letter is half pronounced. So, that is with the full. Okay. And the small one, sorry, as I said, the half one actually is the size and the vowel one is the bigger size. Suppose we can see in Kartavya. Here Kartavya, actually it should be Kartavya, Va and Ya. But in the inscription, you can see it is Ya and Va. And Va size is very small. It seems that, what I understood, that Va actually we have to pronounce half. And Ya is full. So we have to pronounce as complete. But in nowadays, in Devanagari script, what we are doing? So the first one should be half as per the pronunciation. So was on the top and yes should be on the below, or in a horizontal line it will be after. Okay. Any other question? Which one? He is an eminent scholar, Buddhist scholar. His name is Lokesh Chandra. You can search on Google. And because recently I had a conversation with him, so we are talking about that thing. Then he told me, no, you read my book. So I have interpreted in a very different way. So I think we have to read that book. Okay. So there was a question about the 11. Okay. So we can see already. This is the 10. Okay. And then we have 11. We have 1. So 11, if you do add here, it will be like this. 10 plus 1. But actually we don't have any kind of evidence. So my dear friends, it is very difficult to say what exactly the writing system during the period of Ashok about the 11. If some document we can find or some inscriptions, there is a possibility to know. Okay.